What's up, everybody? This is Ultimate616. Welcome back. This is another DIY project using cardboard, so let's get to it. Alright, so you're going to need just a very little bit of hot glue, some red, some silver spray paint, just a little bit of masking tape, a marker, a ruler, and these Velcro straps here. I actually got these at the hardware section at Walmart, and you can get them at Meijer too if you live here in Michigan. And you're also going to need just a little, actually a lot of bit of white glue. So you're going to need one of these big round pizza servers, an old-ish or older, or it doesn't matter, cooking tray for your pizza, little bottle cap, and a bowl. I promise we're gonna be making something. We're not actually gonna be doing dishes, so yeah. Try not to get hungry while you do this project either. You are gonna need some cardboard. This right here, as you can see, is an old TV box. My wife and I went Black Friday shopping. We just got a brand new TV, and so what I'm gonna be using here is double corrugated cardboard. It's thicker and it's a little bit stronger than your regular cardboard, and yeah, this shield should last a little bit longer than an average cardboard prop. Alright, so first thing you want to do is take your masking tape and round off the edges of all your dishes here. The pizza server, the pizza cooker, and your bowl. You see that? That way, because you're getting ready to use your marker, and all you're going to do for this big one, try to situate it so you can use the most area. You take your marker, and you do that. You just trace out. You should have a nice dark ring, and all you want to do is you can connect the circle with your pizza tray. Just like that. And you're going to do that 3 times. I've got my 3 circles. Now pick one. It doesn't have to be any one specific. What you're going to do is with that third one, whichever one you pick, the one that's easiest for me to see right now is this one, is I want to try to get it spaced right in the center, which that actually looks pretty good. You want to take your marker and you want to just take your smaller pizza, your cooking tray, and what you're going to do is you're just going to trace just the inside. Once it's nice and centered, same exact thing. And you're going to do the same thing for your bowl as well. So once you get that marked out, center your bowl as best you can. That actually looks pretty good. And we'll go from there. So it was a little hard to see from that angle, but from here what I did was I took a ruler. This is a 2-inch gap, and I just connected the inside circle to the second circle here, and I did that all the way around it once, twice. You can't see this one, maybe, you know, it's just very small. That's the 3rd time, and the 4th time right here. Basically just made a cross shape in the middle, and the only thing you're gonna do is you're gonna cut out the big outside circle, and then just right here the little wedge pieces between the little cross shapes. So I'm going to cut all these out, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Alright, so once you're done cutting it out, you should have 2 big circle pieces like this, just 2 regular pieces, and like I said, a little cross shape with a circle in the middle. That's what you're looking for. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to put the 2 back pieces together, and we are going to add the Velcro straps for the handles. So the easiest thing for you to do to figure out where your hand needs to go is put your arm about halfway center and about 3 inches or so inside the far side where your knuckles are going to go, and measure out right where the center of your hand is. So just the top, the bottom. You want to come up about midway through your forearm. Couple marks there. And what you're going to do is you're going to slice a hole here and here, here and here, and you're going to feed the strap through, so that way you could just glue it to the back side and you'll be able to open and close it anytime you want. So what you're left with is, after you cut these holes out, you just feed the straps through, and this front one you might have to trim just a little bit. See how I did it? As I measured out where my hand was, and what I did was I cut off what extra I needed, and that's where the hot glue comes in. What you're going to do is you're going to take your gun, and what you're going to do is hot glue just this side and right here, and just hold it down. That way it stays in place and you don't ever have to worry about it again. Alright, so for the next phase of our master plan, now that our handles are in there, we're going to glue both halves of the full circles together. Make sure, if you are using like a TV box or something with lamination, that you glue the laminated sides together. We're going to take our white glue here, and we're just going to soak that stuff. And the trick, if you want to add some strength and a little bit of grip to it, so that way when you bump into somebody, or if you're using this for like a fan film or something and you nudge it, it won't actually bend. We want a little bit of strength to it. You see, I'm going to try to get close. You see how the corrugation is going horizontal? Well, what you want to do is you want the corrugation on the other one going vertical. So make the lines on your cardboard perpendicular to one another, and all that's going to do is it's going to give it a little bit more strength. Make sure that when you put the white glue on there, you actually set something kind of heavy on there, and you're going to let it sit for about a half hour, you know, whenever you feel comfortable. As long as the stuff is sticking, you want to make sure that the circles, the outside edges, line up perfectly, otherwise it's just going to look funny. So what we're going to do with this little cross-shaped one is we're actually going to glue on little rivets. If you look at a He-Man shield, there's going to be little rivets that go all the way around. And what we're going to do is our little pop cap. You can actually even use a quarter or a nickel, whatever you feel like. As long as it's round, you want to do 12 circles. 12 of these little circles. So grab your spare cardboard, something you haven't used yet. And what you want to do is just lay it down, outline it. Make sure you got 12 of them, cut them out, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I did forget one thing. There is a big circle that goes right in the middle. Now what you want to do is you want to take your roll of tape, grab a scrap piece of cardboard. What you want to do is take your pen, just mark the inside, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut that out, as well as all your little bottle cap circles. And I'm going to get them all glued on there. I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll explain how I did it. Alright, so the best way to do this is get your hot glue gun right here. Take one side of your circle, very little bit, just put some hot glue on it and hold it down in the corners. The best way to do this, line it up great, is to do the corners first. So here, 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 and here. What I mean by the corners is just right here where that line comes down and meets the circle. So you do the corners first, and then you just kind of take the leftovers and eyeball the middle. Just kind of, take your best guess at where the middle's at. Glue that in the center so that way you get a nice symmetrical look all the way around. And the best way to do the center, as you can see, I took my center piece here, I laid it down flat, and I just kind of eyeballed right where the center was, where I thought best fit it. And I just took a pen, and all I did was I marked around that circle right here, so that way all I have to do is just put some hot glue on one side and just fill it in, put it right in there in that circle. And after that cools down, you're ready to go outside and paint this thing. Now everything is glued together. This is where you should be at. You see how that went nice together, pretty smooth all the way around. You want to take this part, and you want to take your little cross part, and now you want to spray paint them, but you want to do it separately. This is why. You're going to save yourself a lot of time, a lot of taping off this. All you got to do is take your silver. You're going to spray this whole thing right here, your little cross part, silver. And you want to take this and your red, spray the whole part, not the whole part, but the full circle one. You want to paint that red, completely red. The edges, not so much, but just make sure you get the center most of the way. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, just spray the whole thing red. And then we'll come back inside and we'll finish off the project. This is where you should be right now. All red, all silver. And what we're going to do is you want to try to get it, there is a certain way it has to go on, so you want to kind of put it on and figure out how it's going to be held. And the cross is going to go up and down, perfectly up and down. So get an idea where that's going to be at. And here comes the white glue again. So you take your white glue, and what you want to do, just get white glue all around the edges, kind of bundled up in the middle, and right here on the little cross shapes. Set it on there, get it straightened out, wait a half hour, and pretty much done. 20 minutes to a half hour later, after you put the white glue on the silver part and attach it to the red, this is the end result. I mean, it actually is pretty impressive for just cardboard and white glue, some silver and some red paint. This is a project that you can actually get done in about 2 hours. And the longest part is just waiting for the white glue to dry. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's pretty simple. Like I said, it was just cardboard that my wife and I got from a TV that we just bought on Black Friday. So you can use any kind of cardboard. It's going to cost you maybe $6-7 in total, depending on if you have the spray paint already. The glue costs $1.50. Cardboard is free. So yeah, I mean, definitely it's worth a shot. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions on the actual dimensions of the circle or anything like that, just let me know in the comment section below, and I will get those to you. Yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good time. Go make a shield, and let me know how it goes. I'll see you all in the next video.